First down and goal inside the 5. Pickett, end zone. They've got it. It's a touchdown to Freiermuth.
We talked about Kenny Pickett being a little bit off with his location on this drive. That was a perfectly thrown football. That was the only spot that could have been in, or that would have been a pick.
Chubb splits out to the top of the screen. Quick throw and picked off. The deflection and intercepted by Highsmith. Touchdown. What a start for the Steelers.
A play for you to move the chains. That's huge.
Pickett wide open. Pickens. There he goes. Touchdown Steelers. Back on top. Neal showing blitz. Here he comes. Pressure ball out. Picked up. What? Touchdown Steelers.
They've needed every bit of this defense to make these kinds of plays, and they have delivered.
Highsmith took an interception in for a third.
On 3rd and 7, Pickett drops, firing deep downfield, streaking is Calvin Austin, who's got it, and he's got it all. Touchdown Pittsburgh, but there's a...
Crosby is going to loop back inside. They blitz the linebacker here, but watch the blitz pick up. Here's the key to the play. Jaylen Warren, 5'8", comes up and stones the rushing Crosby and sets up the...
He scored 16 unanswered. Pickett to the end zone. Freiermuth touchdown.
Opportunities in the passing game as well. It's sort of interesting that that bootleg came off of a zone run action. And I don't think they run a zone play all night, but it was enough to...
We're down to 1:23 to go on a 2nd and 9. Pickett lines up a deep ball. Separation. Touchdown. George Pickens.
It's Pickett. It's a touchdown. Tie game. On 2nd down. Warren looking for an alley. He's got the end zone. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying it.
Gets the down block, but he climbs to level 2. That really gives Jaylen Warren the opportunity right there to find that crease and get in the end zone.
They just got the snap off. They got it to Harris. Pittsburgh's got the lead.
Trubisky rifles. Catch made. Pickens. Touchdown. The Steelers cash in.
Two runs, 7 passes to this point. Through the middle, big hole to the end zone. Najee Harris for the touchdown. Pickett to the end zone, touchdown, and there it was. Deontay Johnson finally gets into the end zone.
1st and goal from the 4. Give it to Harris. There's a hole. Touchdown, Steelers. A walk-in for Najee Harris.
Bunch. They're trying to do a lot of things to shake him free.
Running play for Warren. Jaylen Warren rips through for the touchdown. Cleveland is allowing less than 13 first downs per game. The 3rd fewest through 9 games since 1991. Jaylen Warren's got a big gain. Warren streaking down the sideline. And they break the seal. Touchdown, Steelers.
And take a look here. Broderick Jones, 77, pulling it right tackle. And right there is Greg Newsome with an opportunity to make a play in the hole. But Warren makes him miss. And once he does...
Harris in the backfield. Give it to him. Harris gets to the outside, and he's in. Touchdown.
Washington rearranges. And Trubisky will go to the air, to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Grabbed. Johnson got it.
2nd down and 6. Here comes the blitz from the outside. They pick it up. The pass is going to be caught in the end zone by Johnson. Touchdown.
Johnson to make that play over top of J.C. Jackson for the touchdown. So they
special on that one. 2nd and goal. And going into the end zone, touchdown.
Trubisky keeps it. Ball comes loose. Harris picks it up and scores. Or they're ruling him down.
We can clearly see now on this replay that Trubisky breaks the plane to the goal line right there. So after review, which was an automatic review.
Based on the fact that the replay stood as called. Trubisky to Johnson.
In the slot, just coming outside your picture, forcing the defender to go up over the top. Easy pitch and catch for the touchdown.
Deontay Johnson. Just
in their last 8. They have struggled mightily through the year, hoping this is the game to turn around. And Rudolph with his first completion. It's Pickens in stride. There he goes. The explosion. Pickens. Goodbye. Touchdown. 86 yards. Cincinnati looking for another stand here on 2nd and goal. Austin, the motion man, they give it to him on the jet sweep. Austin finds the space, and the burst of speed has him there. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Robinson, the motion man. Harris, the handoff. Harris extends the ball. Touchdown. 3rd and 1. Rudolph looking sideline for Pickens again. He's got it. Dropped it in the bucket. Pickens punches back. Touchdown.
That fast, and then he blows right by you. 14th play of the drive for the Steelers. It's Warren inside the 10 to the end zone. Touchdown. Just watch the vision of Jaylen Warren as he's going left. Then he's able to cut back to the right and make another cut. That is big league. You can make that second cut. The safeties have. 2nd and goal, Harris. Inside the 5. Harris dives for the goal line. Touchdown. I don't think that's a fumble. Yeah, that's a touchdown. Looks like the ball came loose once he hit it on the ground. After he crossed the plane, it's ruled a touchdown. Let's take a look at it. It looked like he kept going. Knee is not down, forearm is not down. And he crosses the plane with possession of. 3 tight end set. 1st and goal. Here's Harris. Harris with the push. Goodness. Harris crosses the goal line. He's in. That's where Najee Harris was quote unquote stopped. He runs right into the pile. That's where he's supposed to be stopped. And then look at the size, the power of him, Freiermuth, Darnell Washington. They're all pushing him right into the end zone for a touchdown. Wow, they did that against Bobby Wagner. You do not.
Just gets it off. Harris dives and scores. And the Steelers with a powerful drive. 12 plays, 76 yards to draw first blood on the road. Harris carrying the load. 3rd and 4. Ravens bring some pressure. It's picked up and down the middle. The catch is made by Deontay Johnson. And will not catch him. Pittsburgh takes the lead. 71-yard strike.
Just keep getting depth. Just keep getting depth. And Rock Ya-Sin has played a lot of football too. So even though there's some new players in the secondary, those 2 guys right there, you can't have that kind of bust.
In college at William & Mary, teammates, here's a 2nd and 7. And it's caught for the touchdown. It's Deontay Johnson. Across the middle, they got a touchdown. They worked on Lewis again.
You called it.
Yep, and Austin has the score for the Steelers.